怖いですがやっていきましょう。ゴーホー。怖いけどでもなんていうのかな。怖い奴らは出てこないから、まだ安心してできますよね。多分いろいろ見逃しがあるはずなんですよね。そこで大発見。隅っこの方に秘密の抜け道。何か気味が悪いものがあったけど、オスカーのものかな。秘密のツールが見取れずに追加された。とりあえずじゃあ、ここに隠し戸があるんだ。サムとローミー。秘密の隠し場所3つ発見。じゃあこの隠し場所3つ行けばいいんだな。1つ目はこの左下。あった、これだ。何これ。あ、ライブのビラか。
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
そういうことね。なんか、二人、じゃああれ駆け落ちてもしたのか。あれに隠し戸がありそう。あった。なんか落ちてる。私物読まないこと、世界の果ての天国。サマンサ・グリーンブライヤー。サムの廊下の暗証番号の一部だ。もう一個は2階のあそこ行ってみるか。ここどっかだっけ。ここら辺どっかの引き戸にが多分開くはず。あった。サマンサってサムか。メモ聞こえますか。ハローハロー。Who are you, Oscar? What do you want to come? 怖えよ。カムバックか。じゃあ、所持品で0501。0501。 ロニー。この子がロニーか。
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
ほう。良いお話ですな。タバコ？地下室の鍵か。行きたくないけど地下行くか。さて。何もなさそう。サマンサイ。なんかよくわからん。ボイラー室。ケイトリン。K はカインドの K。アメイジングの A。インテリジェントの、あ、すげえこれ、無理やり日本語訳している。タレンティド、楽観的。インポータントの、ナイスの N。性教育の課題。ボイラー室ね。これリチャード・グリーンブライア博士の顔面が切り抜かれてるよ。あ、サマンサかね、そういうことね。補助コース。寮になったの？
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like
入隊したのか。
and I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Ah, おじいちゃんが息子に対してお前ならもっとうまく描けるぞと。こっちから行くか。 はがき、サムへ。あ、これはあの子からか。ロニーからか。
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
だいぶ昔の新聞の切り抜き。私多分この奥はちょっと怖いので、先こっち行きましょう。何これ。使用人の部屋？
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, "I can sing." And they were all kind of like, "You can?" And she was like, "Probably." But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
どういうこと？メキシコ？薪があって、テレンスさんの身長がこれなんだ。ライブラリー。ゲストルームとかのベルを鳴らせる。もしかしてここら辺紙、無理か。なんかある気のせいか。まるでドラッグ。初めてしたのは私の部屋でだった。これ、あれだな。あれだな。あれの話だな。上の階ってことは逆サイドに続いてるのか。鍵かかっていけなかった右の方。やっぱりそうだ。着ぐる屋敷の子。来客の寝室って私の部屋でしょこれ。そういうこと？ いけないんだ。今こそ女の子の正義を男社会に立ち向かえ。裏面に書き込みがある。サムへ。船長からか。いじめられてたっぽいな。
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
戻ってこれた。さて、また手紙だ。グリーンブラヤードの昇進のご案内。スペイン語の教科書。メモ。ロニー。ゆりはママがひどい態度でごめんね。お母さんと一緒に暮らしたくないのって、なんかちょっと事情が見えてきましたね。いや、まあ、わかる。同性愛か。なんか落ちてる。アースウィンドウ&ウェイター市民ホール。サムへ。ここの頭蓋骨はメキシコで見つけた一番クールなお土産。たったの3ドル。あの顔面そうなんだ。食堂まであるのこの家すげえな。森林研究。もう一個あるのか。ジャニスへ。生活指導サム。校庭で不適切な冊子を配布。これが不適切な冊子か。さっきお前が聞こうとしなかったから話をはっきりさせたのよ。母さんの父さんの意見をここに書いておく。今月一切外出禁止、友達の電話を使うのも車も禁止。
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, 'cause they're in for one very long phase.
お母さんお母さんで出世してるってことか。ここはこうつながってるわけで。冷蔵庫のとこびっくりした。ここら辺見るに直近まで普通に生活してるっぽいんだよな。すごいねこの冷蔵庫。ジョナサン・ブライア夫妻の娘ヘレンと、まあ、結婚式がね。
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
Ah, リチャードの結婚式があったんだな、ここにケイティが帰ってくる。なのになんで家族いねえんだよ。出版社から連絡来てるのか。ペンキ。ここはガレージか。寒い。3日からも7日の間、母さんと私は記念旅行で家を開ける。文字が消えちゃって読めなくなっちゃったけど。バグったんで一回ここで終了しましょうか。